Well, Intuitive Pool community, that is 17 episodes dedicated to the theme of bringing what has been unresolved to complete resolution and freedom. We are at the end of this series. I feel like we have done this series justice. Each episode has been fueled from deep presence within me, from the observation of what is not only going on within me, but from the observation of what I'm witnessing around me, and particularly with clients. I hope that you have really taken the bull by the horns. In relation to this season, I truly, truly hope that what has been unresolved in your life, within yourself, that has created all those repetitive cycles that you've not been able to shake off. I really, truly hope that you are able to face into yourself, that you are able to stop lying to yourself, that you are able to stop telling yourself half truths and withholding, and that you walked with the power of humility, with the quiet and loving and transformative power of humility, as you were finally able to let go of holding on and clutching ways in which you have operated that have defined who you have known yourself to be to date. I truly, truly hope that this series has given you the wisdom, the knowledge, that it has been a catalyst, that it has provoked and disturbed in all the best of ways, that it has agitated you, that it has shaken you up, and that it has made you really look at yourself and decide to make better, more loving choices for you. I really, truly hope that you were able to bring to completion areas of your life within yourself that were unresolved. Please let me know what has been happening in your world. Please let me know how this season has impacted you, because whilst I have really enjoyed delivering this season, very much so, in fact, sometimes I felt like it was just to myself, for myself, I love to know what's going on in your world. So please send me an email, send me a message, let me know the impact that this season has had on you. Now, I'm going to let you in on a conversation that I had with my coach just yesterday, in fact. And I was telling him that I had some concern about continuing to podcast every day until the 31st of December this year, as I had committed to you. And the reason why I had concern about it was that I have noticed that the podcast numbers of listeners has reduced by half over this season. And I judged that as being not good enough. I judged that as there being not something wrong with the quality of the episodes, because I know that the episodes have had quality, but I made a judgment that not everybody wants to listen or chooses to listen or view an episode every day. And so there was a part of me that was wondering, do I even continue podcasting every day when it's only half the listeners that are actually tuning in every day? And the response that he gave me was, wow, you mean that 50% of your audience have stayed with you and tuned in to an episode every day for the past couple of weeks? You mean that 50% of your audience have tuned in every day? Giselle, that is remarkable. And isn't perception an incredible thing? Because here I was thinking 50% wasn't good enough, that maybe I was defining it as having failed, even though I know the quality of the episodes have been good and that people don't want to listen or tune in to an episode every day. And then here he says to me, Giselle, you mean that 50% of your audience have been tuning in every day? That is remarkable. So that was a shift in perception that I needed to hear through somebody that is objective and able to, get on that rooftop and see the bigger picture. And I really appreciate that. So I will continue to podcast every day, but now we are going to be shifting intention. We're going to be shifting focus. We're going to be shifting energy. And I, in the next episode, will be introducing the new theme for season 6. Season 6 is dedicated to this being a time of harvest, which is in fact 2025's theme in my life, in all the people that I'm coaching. This is a time of harvest. So Godspeed, let's say, to the completion of season 5, and Godspeed to the beginning, the commencement of season 6. This is a time of harvest. And please share this podcast with your family, friends, and colleagues, because that's the only way that this podcast powerfully moves in the world. Thank you. See you in season 6.